for a better way to play player props or daily fantasy sports? Well, look no further than Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the leading over-under daily fantasy game. Why? Because it's so easy to use and win. You can make your picks in under 30 seconds and win up to 10 times your money in one day. Right now, we have a special offer for our viewers and listeners of the 7 Footers podcast. All you have to do is sign up now and use the promo code 7Footer, and Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Yep, that's right. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. So, join the over 150,000 others who found a better way to play and download the Prize Picks app today.
7 Footers gang, what is going on? It is Jenna and Jarod here, and it is almost time for Tuesday night slate of games on NBA on TNT. So let's talk props and parlays. And remember, guys, like you just heard, we are in partnership with the Props Network. So get the Prize Picks app and enter that code 7Footer to get that matchup to $100 there. So let's get into it, Jarod. We got the Pelicans and Grizzlies to start. The Pelicans have a plus 180 money line, and the Grizzlies are a minus 5.5 favorite for tonight. The over-under is 231.5. Now, the Pelicans are 5-5 in their last 10 versus spread, and the Grizzlies are 6-4 in their last 10 versus spread. So talk to me a little bit here. Let's make our listeners some money.
Well, Jenna, we always try to get these guys paid, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Look, you mentioned the Grizzlies and how they're playing 6-4 in their last 10 versus spread. They've been a little wonky of late. I mean, not terrible, still above 500 in their last 10, but, haven't been winning at the same clip they were a month and a half ago. The New Orleans Pelicans, as you mentioned, look, they're in the 10 seed, right? So they're in the play-in, and they're breathing down the necks of the Los Angeles Lakers, who we know are a complete disaster. So here's what I'm thinking for this game. I'm thinking a one-game parlay, right? Ja Morant to score 30-plus points, CJ McCollum to score 20-plus points, Brandon Ingram to score 20-plus points, all right? That should get you somewhere in the neighborhood of a plus 400. Now, Brandon Ingram is listed as questionable, so if for some reason he doesn't play. The other thing I like in that game is Desmond Bane, Triple J, and Ja Morant each to hit 2+ threes. That is going to give you plus 400. That's what I'm looking at for this line right here. So that's one thing you make some money. The over-under, I'll kind of stay away from that right now because we're heading towards that point in the season now where it looks like teams are really just trying let me just get myself to the playoffs. That's their main focus.
Right. Those job bets will definitely be hitting. I got a feeling with the numbers he's been putting up. So we'll see. And CJ McCollum balling there in New Orleans. So let's move on to the Clippers and Warriors, the matchup in the West tonight on the West Coast for you guys. It's that late one for us on the East Coast. We got the Clippers with the plus 220 money line, and the Warriors are minus 6.5 favorites. The over-under is 220.5, as we said above there too. The Clippers, they're 7-3 in their last 10 versus spread, and the Warriors 2-8 in their last 10 versus spread. So what do you got cooking for this one?
I like the Warriors minus 6.5 in this one. Look, I know they've been playing poor basketball late, loses of 5 straight. Okay, but and it's second out of a back-to-back. But the big stars for the Warriors did not play last night. Steve Kerr sent them home after their game prior to the last night's game against the Nuggets. So Curry, Thompson, Andrew Wiggins should all be rested and fine for this game tonight, and they definitely don't want to lose 6 in a row. The defense has been struggling, so I'm looking at the over in this game, over 220.5. Definitely hit that over. In the one-game parlay, I like the Warriors to win, as I said, minus 6.5. Steph Curry plus 5 threes, and Reggie Jackson on the Clippers to score 20 or more points. Now, you could also go Steph Curry 30-plus points, Reggie Jackson 20-plus points, and the Warriors to win at minus 6.5. All of that should give you a payout somewhere in the plus 300 to plus 450 range.
I like what I hear, Jarod, and from the feedback we've been getting, I hear you've been winning our listeners.
Listen, I do what I can. I try to get the people paid. Listen, every game, at least one bet hits. All right. So you guys stick with us. That's how you win the money around here.
That's right. Send us home, Jarod.
Folks, you know where to find us. We are part of the Props Network. Of course, you can find the full 7 Footers podcast episode every Wednesday on all your podcast networks. And until next time, folks, peace.